Hello guys, and welcome to another video by Banner Incredible Hulk. Yes, it is time to talk a bit about Hulk vs Superman. In this video I am going to review the Hulk vs Superman crossover battles. Hulk confronted Superman 3 times. The first time Hulk fought Superman took place in Superman and Spider-Man Marvel Treasury number 28, published in 1981. A cool crossover in which Superman fights Hulk, who was brought to Metropolis by a special microtransmitter. Superman obviously doesn't want to hurt the Hulk, and he is quite impressed by the Hulk's strength, saying, "How can anything mortal be that strong?" I thought that was a funny statement coming from Superman, as Thor is usually the one who addresses the Hulk as the mortal or the brute with the incredible strength. Superman throws the Hulk under some debris, and when the Hulk lies still, Superman feels concerned and tries to remove the debris. When Hulk punches Superman away with one thundering punch that sends Superman flying. It is not known how much the punch actually affected Superman, as the narration states his body was limp when he crashed down into the concrete. It's up to the reader to determine if Superman was knocked out, stunned, or even in shock. Either way, it took him a while before he returned back to the fight. When Superman returned to the fight, he stated that he was taken by surprise and that he is ready now to take on the Hulk. The Hulk starts punching Superman, but Superman doesn't even budge. Over and over, the Hulk pounds away, and his power starts to increase with each passing second. But the Man of Steel holds strong. Just at that moment, Supes discovers the transmitter and quickly destroys it, calming the Hulk down and winning his trust. The Hulk then reverts back to Bruce Banner and the fight ends. If you ask me my opinion about this battle, I would say Hulk was clearly underrated and depowered. This comics was published in 1981, and back then Hulk was already proven to be one of comics' most powerful beings with some incredible feats up his sleeve. In The Incredible Hulk number 126, published in 1970, which means 11 years before this crossover was published, Hulk was powerful enough to destroy all the planets and the land masses within an entire dimension in his attempt to counter an attack from the Nightcrawler. Another example takes place in Tales to Astonish number 101, published in 1968, which means 13 years before this crossover was published, when the Hulk rumbles the Asgardian Rainbow Bridge with a double fist shockwave. A third example takes place in Marvel Treasury edition number 25, published in 1980, when Hulk hammered down an entire landscape despite being supported by enormous pylons. Among countless examples of how powerful Hulk punches can be. I chose these early examples just to prove that Hulk was already powerful enough to hurt Superman with his punches. I am not saying Hulk should have knocked him out cold. Not at all. But he definitely should have hurt him, especially that Superman let his guards down, which truly shows how underrated Hulk was portrayed in that crossover. This is Marvel's first attempt to categorize its heroes according to their strength levels. This was printed in the back of the Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 15, published in 1981. We can see that Hulk was considered to be physically the strongest, yet he wasn't able to even budge Superman with his punches. The second time Hulk fought Superman was in the fan-voted DC vs. Marvel crossover published in 1996. In this crossover, a fully powered Superman fought Professor Hulk, who was a pale imitation of himself as he didn't possess his anger-increasing powers. The madder this Hulk got, the weaker he got, as his rage would turn him into a savage Bruce Banner. This is Superman and the Professor Hulk background and stats listed in the DC vs. Marvel preview issue in 1995. you will notice that the Hulk doesn't have his anger increasing ability in the superhuman power section. During this time, the Hulk couldn't get madder the stronger. Writer Peter David was told not to add this information into the overall story in order not to confuse readers and cheapen the entire Hulk vs. Superman matchup experience. In an intense back and forth fight, Superman takes the victory by knocking the Hulk out cold with a thunderous punch. The third time Hulk fought Superman took place in the Incredible Hulk vs. Superman in 1999. One of the battle's most important panels took place when Superman tried to hold the Hulk, but the Hulk broke free from Superman's grip, sending him into deep space. The Hulk didn't get the win in this fight, because while he did overpower Superman and send him into deep space, Superman was uninjured and quickly returned back to Earth. Now to sum it up, Superman is possibly the most popular superhero ever created, so no other powerhouse was going to defeat him in any crossover, especially if readers and fly-by-night fans had a hand in the outcome of this matchup. Whether the Hulk was fully powered or not, he was going down. Actually, I am okay with the last confrontation between Hulk and Superman when Hulk managed to break Superman's grip and send him into deep space. Although that was not a clear win for the Hulk, but it was still okay, as in a way or another it showed some respect to Hulk's strength. I'm also okay with the result of the battle between Superman and Professor Hulk, and the fact that Superman knocked out Professor Hulk cold, because this Hulk doesn't get stronger the matter, and he actually lost to the likes of Kane Marco in the Marvel reality. So losing to Superman didn't really upset me. Just remember that writer Peter David was told not to mention the matter the stronger thing about Hulk's abilities in this battle, in order not to confuse readers. However, I am not okay at all with their first confrontation, as Hulk was clearly underrated. He should have easily hurt Superman with his punches. I provided you with Hulk's early feats showing how powerful his punches can be. Such power would easily hurt the Man of Steel, as he has been knocked out cold by one single punch delivered by some silly doomsday wannabe cold convict. My second video will be a comprehensive analysis of Hulk vs. Superman, in which I'll be approaching these two powerhouses from three main topics: strength, speed, and healing factor. Don't forget to subscribe to all my channels. Find links in the description box below the video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.